What is the future of human experimentation? You can turn back now or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Thanks for tuning in. That's Matt behind the camera. I'm Ben. That makes this stuff they don't want you to know. This week we did a series on human experimentation. Some really grisly, messed up stuff. And the first thing that I want to do at the top of this show is to issue a correction. In Human Experimentation 2, I messed up and said that the Tuskegee experiments involved people being injected with syphilis. That is incorrect. You can check on cdc.gov to confirm that, according to the official story, some of the men just already had syphilis, others were used as a control group. The experiment was unethical because they denied them treatment for syphilis. So it's still bad, it's still unethical, but it's a bit less diabolical at least. So we do our best here on the show to get the facts straight. We do want to issue corrections when we get things wrong. Thank you to the YouTube listeners who pointed that out. I appreciate it. Please let us know if we get stuff wrong. We would rather correct an error than, just spend our time patting ourselves on the back. That's stupid, Second thing, in our series, we barely touched on so much stuff. That's because there are quite a few unethical human experiment examples. And we ended on the modern day. What is the future of human experimentation? Well, we know already the past. We know that there are psychological experiments, there are radiation experiments, there are more disease experiments that haven't quite been fully explored, especially, dispersing chemicals over St. Louis in the 50s and 60s. And the psychological experiments, while they did not necessarily physically damage people, they did emotionally and mentally really mess people up. There's the Stanford Prison experiment, there's the Milgram experiment, which is the one where we learn that people will electrocute each other as long as there's somebody with an air of authority telling them that's okay. And these are like normal people, these aren't sociopaths. That's scary. But let's talk about the future of human experimentation. Is it possible that we could make virtual humans, computer models or physical dummies that would somehow be close enough to the real thing that we could just torture or experiment on those? That is probably an idealistic thing, but in a few decades, it might be well within our reach. And I want to leave you on this subject with one moral or ethical dilemma. So what if we can grow human beings? What if we can just grow a body without a brain, just maybe a central nervous system, and just experiment on that? Is that ethical? Is that messed up? Let us know. Tell us in the comments. Click a like on this video if you'd like, and you can always subscribe to catch more of us. You can find Matt and I on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. You can send us an email directly. We are conspiracy@discovery.com. And to everybody who checked about the studio, yes, we are fine. Yes, the studio did get destroyed and we're looking for a new one, but our building moved, so it wasn't raised in the night by the CIA, as far as we know.